Hey folks, welcome back to Bama Performance and Vince Chainsaws. You're back with your host Nick DeForster, and tonight I've actually got the poulan back on the bench. I've set our Pioneer P40 build off to the side because guess what I found? I found the rings. So what these are, and you can't find them, they're no longer available either. I just found a source for them. Is for like a poulan 7700. I believe is what it was. It was a poulan 7700. I think that's all it was. Yeah, just a poulan 7700. They're thin ringed, but they're too big for the bore. So what you have to do is you've got to file your gap. So all I did was, y'all see my chain grinder down there. I just used it and just tap, 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 measure a couple of different times, and then slowly just go inch by inch. And like I got this one right here, just literally just checked it. Let's go ahead and put it back in. Come on, there she goes. Use your piston to locate it. We're still in the intake. Go a little bit further. I should not want to pop over that intake. Let's get that guy. There we go. It's not going to locate in the center of the intake anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Let's get a little bit further down. Something like that. Alright, it's down in there in the bore. You see it? Sorry. And you take your feeler gauges and pull them back out. So that's 24 thou, that's 23 thou, 22 thou. So with this one, this piston has a pin that comes all the way out to the edge of the piston, and it goes from the top all the way to the bottom. So it's a blunt ended ring instead of one that kind of goes like a half moon over it. It's a blunt, so you have to take into account the width of that pin when filing your rings. I usually use around 4 thousandths per bore size, inch bore size. I think on this one I went to 5, so my pin measured at 59 thou, and then bore in inches was 1.937, I believe. So that came out to 9 thou, so that would have been 68. This is 69, so that would be right at 5 thousandths per bore inch. And put your feeler gauges down in there. Make sure you can slide them in. And I can. I mean, you want it stiff. You don't want it loose. You want it stiff, but you want them to be able to slide in and out. There we go. So, did that for both of them. So we're ready to rock and roll. Now I gotta go run and grab my brake clean, so I can clean up this again. I'm pretty sure with how much we took off this base because of my little mistake on this corner, we're gonna have to use this gasket. It's gonna put us right there around 25 thou, which would be great. That's always nice to use the gasket when you can. And then after that, we should just be able to bolt it on down and see what kind of compression she has for one, and then what kind of squish it has, and then what kind of compression it has, and then we'll do a pressure test to see if she's leaking out of any of our seals, intake, exhaust, etc. So let's pull out our rings. We'll go ahead and put them on. Can always be a little bit fun, but I'm going to put them on. I like to start one side and grab your other, wrap her on around. You gotta be careful with these thin rings, you don't break them. There we go. Yeah, make sure she's free. Once she tightens up, she's pretty tight off in there. Yeah, she'll get pretty close to button. And our other one, which I believe is this guy, goes on this side. Do the same thing. Come on, there you go. Right there, don't break. This is why I do like thicker rings. All right, got that squared away. Go ahead, see if we can drop our piston down on it. See if they'll compress. They will not for us because I didn't put that taper on it. So I gotta find my ring compressors. What I got up here. I can't use my fingers. It's just not as easy. Oh, come on. What'd you do with your ring compressors, Nick? They're up here. I saw them. There's one. That might be a little big, but she'll probably work. Nope, I need the smaller of the two. Let's see. That one was over here. The other one probably is as well. Like I said, if I can't find it in just a second, I'll just use my fingers. It's a little more difficult, but you can do it. Alright, we'll just use our fingers. Just not nearly as easy or fun. Alright. Get it lined up there. Get one to start. See if I can use a small screwdriver to get the first one to start. Doesn't help that these are real thick, or not thick, but so for a little bit bigger bore, they're tough. I'm gonna have to find that ring compressor. She's gonna be stiff trying to go in there. So let me find that real quick and I'll bring it all right back. All right, we're back. Here's a little bitty ring compressor. Should just get them both lined up like so. Just make sure we're good. Make sure our piston's all the way up. Like so. This can be a kind of pain in the butt to do. It's not gonna go easy for us. That's alright. Yeah, that should be just about the ring gap we need. Right there. May have to do it from the front. I don't usually like to, but sometimes I will. Or do it from the side. Work it down just a little bit so I can get her centered up. Come on. On that first one. Come on. I see it right there. The second one's just going to be a little bit of pain. we get caught up on the first. Sometimes it can be tough. Should have put that. Yeah, we didn't get all the way. We didn't get all the way on it. May end up putting that little bevel back in to help get that in. So I might bring you back when we get this on. It may take me a minute. Just trying to get back in the groove of everything, y'all. I know how it goes. Get the gasket lined back up where it needs to go. That works. So let me bring y'all back. All right, we got her on. Let's check her squish. Make sure we where we want to be. And then we'll give a good old compression test. Now, granted, it's not going to be broken in compression, but it should be close. Oh man, I have to put this thing on the floor to do it. She's got good squish now. Oh yeah, that's pretty decent. So let's see where she's at. Zero her. Put her back in the inches. 25. 25 down on the end. Yeah, 25 down on the end. I'll take it. Considering we started off at like 50. And once I fully squish it down, that's when you'll really be able to tell. Check a few more spots. Another good one. Where is that? Zero. Zero again. About 25 thou. 30 thou toward the center. A little bit of an angle. We'll test at the back, just to be thorough. Just to be thorough. Make sure we're zeroed out. The back actually looks a little tighter. Around 22 thou. Now it has a little bit more carbon back there, but she'll be fine. She will be perfectly fine. So we're good there. Now, gotta find my compression tester. I know it's up here, but as y'all know, I have not stopped to really organize anything, so that's my fault. But here it is. She's sitting. Yeah, reset her. There you go. Zeroed out. Let's see where she lands with some Lily dry rings. Right up about 135. 140. 160. Yeah, she's topping out about 160. Which, not too bad. Literally, the intake is blocked off, so you're not getting airflow there. So, we're probably reading down a fair amount, and these rings are dry. I mean, dry as could be. Only thing that's left is the what's called on the cylinder wall. A little bit of oil on the cylinder wall, about 160 pounds. So that should be pretty decent. start off with at least. Now, go ahead and put our others on. Don't believe any of these came with, yeah, they didn't. Make sure links are, oh yeah, they're all about the same for all these bolts. So it doesn't really matter which ones we use. So let's go ahead and finish putting her on and see if we can pressure test it, see where she's leaking at. This one looks like it's gonna be fun to get down in there, but we might just be able to. Nope, it fell. Now the question is, how do I get it back up? Falling down and it can't get back up. Let's see. I'll be able to get it with this guy. Alright, I see I can grab it from the side, right here. Get it kind of where I need it to go. Should have just put this one when I was bolting it down, but man, trying to get this guy in is not easy. Not after the fact. Oh, just did it again. Alright, we're going to have to fiddle with this for a while to get this guy where we need it to go. Come on. Right, got her back out. Should have known better. Can't really see. Should be, nope, further down. Nope, fell again. Darn it. There we go, get my flashlight. Be able to see all this. Oh. Where did you go? Oh, now it's falling even further down there. Ooh. It's turned. I may have to lift her to grab that one out and put that one in. So let's do that. Make it easy on ourselves. Don't want it to come all the way out. Just enough. Now she is underneath it. I'm just going to have to pull it out. Unfortunately, that's all right. Sometimes they go like that. She does not go down in the cylinder, but in the bottom. There we go. Go ahead and throw her down in there. I think we can get her to line back up for us. Maybe. I think that lined her back up. We'll see. That one's in a hole. So this guy is down in a hole. It is. Alright, let's grab another for our front up here. Get that one by hand. Remember, this thing has no, what's it called? No locator, so. There we go. We're not torquing at some crazy amount, not to start with. So I'll make sure we're good on all four corners. See a gasket down in there. So we're good. Alright. Now, don't lose that. Now we need our muffler. It is still conveniently over here. Right there, with bolts in it. I don't know. Block off plate's not with it still. It's alright. Find our block off plate again. That is in this baggie. Find ourselves a block off plate for that. Nope. Definitely not. I have a ton of them here. You can see. Nope. That kind of looks like it. It'll be close. That's just as close. That's going to be one of these two. So it's going to be this other one. Looks like I've used it before. On here. Fits for just a little bit. Go, oops, upside down, like so. Get her into position. So that's a muffler for her. Know that for a fact. There we go. Now we got her started. Find my wrench. Okay. Go. Now we need my adapter, which I saw it just a minute ago. Know it's up here. I really need to clean this place up. It is truly a disaster. Like a true, honest disaster. Let's see. Down last put you. No, it's not that cylinder. Trying to think of any others that I've pressure tested recently. Sure it's not in any of them. Shouldn't be a hard piece to lose. It's quite distinguishable, truly. I'm going to have to spend the time to find it again. Make sure it didn't drop off somewhere. Well, I didn't pull it off and use it on something else. That was in there. What if a pressure tester's in there as well? Could be. Very well could be. So far, not seeing it up there. Oop, definitely do not want to lose that. That, I'm sending it off to somebody. They'll sit it right there. Alright. Where were you gone? That's it. It's a very distinguishable piece. So I'm probably shocked that I've lost it. In fact, I always keep it up here on the bench. Really, always. Just so I don't lose it. I ain't no flipping telling where it may have gone at this point in time. So I've been searching around for things up here over the last couple weeks. Like I said, it's up here. Just gotta find where to put it. That's gonna be the biggest issue. Where to done put her. Let me search for it. It's gone into oblivion. It's aggravating, but I'll bring y'all back when I find it. Just shocked I misplaced it this bad. Usually find it pretty quick, so let me bring y'all back. Alright, so found my adapter, got her in there. Went to go do a pressure test on it, and we're leaking. Wonder where we're leaking. Sounds like it's coming from over here. Spray it, and she's leaking like a sieve right there. Spray around everything else. First leak right here at our clutch. So I'll put this down in here so I can hold it. Like that. Grab my socket, impact, so you can get this guy off. That wasn't too bad at all. See what kind of shape we're in. That guy right there. It is a rim. Set all that together. A spacer. And let's see. Let's see if she's still leaking. I imagine so. And you see it bubbling up right there. Bubbling pretty darn good. Alright, ready? There she goes. I mean, it doesn't hold at all. Steady leak. So, we gotta get this guy out of here. What I'm gonna do first, grab a paper towel, wipe it down, see what we're actually working with. Looks like a 6120 maybe. What it kind of looks like. Wonder if this guy will be strong enough to get in there. Probably not. Let's see what I can use. I got a screwdriver here. I don't know if we can get one side to pop up on itself. Sometimes we get lucky and it'll do that. The other side of the top is coming up a little bit. Let's see. Definitely popping up. Just don't know if we'll be able to get it up. Let's see. Need to get me some better picks. That's what I know. There she goes. That one actually came out quite easily. It flew somewhere over there. Alright. I'll have to find where my plastic bob went. Also got to find a seal. Go over here. See what kind of seals we got to work with. I need a 6120. That looks like her. Put her on down there. Yeah, that's about it. Alright. This is a 253 747 National Seal. I think it's actually a single lip. That's perfectly fine for what we're doing. Oh, where did I put my plastic? Set it up here. Because I was using it. Now I've lost it, just like everything else y'all seen me do up here tonight. Found it. So we need a little bit of oil or grease, something to get her slide down. Guess we'll just use a little bit of grease, because that's what I got right here. Grease her up. Go. Let's get this guy down in there. Get it straight. Hold on. Get it sit down in there. And try to make a little plastic piece. Make it straight so you don't run into this kind of issue. Alright. Now we find us a socket that will fit that. Leave that guy. Your ticket. And then I'm gonna grab my handy dandy flat washer. I think it will work. Nope, not quite. But this guy will. You set that on top. So make sure you're hitting it flat. And then there you go. That should be her. When I say that. Half of it. This side over here does not want to go down. So let's get her down. If you still not want to, let's just get it with a socket. We'll just tap it on this side. Looks like that side's peeled out. It sure did. Split that side out, looks like. Yeah, it did. Alright. Might have to put another seal in it because that one did not do right. Grab my pick. I guess I should pull my plastic out of there. She pulled right out. Yeah, for some reason it bent that side up pretty good. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, I see. There's a couple marks right here. Right there. Actually. And right there. In the bore. Somebody done did a seal before and didn't do good. So let's see if we can try her again. We'll start on that side and work our way around. Grab a small oil, grease, whatever you want to use. Yeah, somebody put a seal in this before and did it wrong. Let's see if we can get this guy to work with us. We're going to lay this side in first and work it on around. Keep saying I'll replace this eventually, but still ain't happened yet. Still using the same old junky piece of plastic I was before. Alright, let's try to get this side down first. Something like that. Then we'll pop her in. Just tap, tap, tap her on in. So that's got that side started. I'm gonna start tapping her on around. Nope. You can do it. Come on now. Did it again. Wow. I have not seen that before. 2 seals in a row. That spin it up. Tore up the... Wow. Okay. That's interesting. I've not seen that before. Trying to clean up, basically deburr this edge. I've not seen that before. Where it folded it up twice. Huh. Alright. Go for round 3, I reckon. After that, then we're going to have to figure something else out. Because this will work for all the rest of them. This is a 6120 seal. That's something odd I've not seen before. Where it literally would do that. Just use this guy by itself so we can get her started. I need like one size smaller. Nope. 17 may work. Did it do it again? I don't think so. I think we're alright. I think we're alright this time. She's sure enough wanting to try to. I do think it did it again. Right there. Be curious. Oh. That's odd. Why it's doing that. Right there. Yeah, now she'd be leaking like crazy. See it. Huh. I'm gonna have to find something else because that's not working well. I don't understand what's causing it to gouge out right there. That's like as y'all saw, it's the third one that's done it. Gotta make sure we don't have any burrs. That's some odd stuff right there. Let's see. See what I got to work with. That is a 6120. So that's why I think that's so odd. Here, we'll use this one, see if it's any different. Another 6120. Single lip. Sorry, yeah. Give her another try. We'll drive it a little bit further down too. Make sure she got a good seal on her. Just to make sure. Yeah. Don't see any reason why it should be doing what it's doing. That's the size. This is the thing I always use for it. I use a small socket. Went in pretty quick and easy that time, for the most part. Let's give her one quick whack up here. See if she does the same thing. It has not. Okay, now we're working with something. Maybe those are just a titch bigger than 6120. But I put them in other saws. That 6120 worked with fine, and it worked fine. So that's a little odd. Alright. See how she rolls. Leaking like crazy, so I'm feeling it's now it's somewhere else leaking like crazy because it ain't there no more. Make sure tight there. I wonder if the other side's already popped out. Now she's not, let's call it at all. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if that was not leaking before. Now it is. Alright, now it looks like we're leaking down around our intake. It appears to be that guy. Let's see. Tighten these up just a touch. Now she's working. Still sounds like she's leaking down here. Until is exactly she's leaking. Now we're holding 10 pounds. Leaking somewhere. I can hear it ever so slightly. I can hear a little bit of a leak. But I mean, when I say it's slow, it's slow. You leaking at? Sounds like it's leaking up here somewhere. Said that seal's not leaking. That's a really slow leak, wherever it may be. Really slow. Really slow. Right there. I can hear it, but I cannot see it. Sounds like it's coming from this side. Yeah, sure enough, sounds like it's going out that side somewhere. She is a slow leaker. slow. Coming out the, no? Oh, I see her. It's down on our cylinder. See if we can tighten her up a titch. Get her to stop. If I can get my right wrench in here. Now she stopped. Holding 10 pounds. So, there we go. We got, appears that this seal is going to be good now. Let's spin her over, make sure we don't have any weird leaks. Doesn't appear to be. Does not appear so. Don't hear anything, don't see anything. Just come back, well no. I'm gonna let it sit here for about 15 minutes. We're good all there. I'll wipe her down, throw our clutch back on, and then we may throw her together tonight. So I'll be right back with you. All right, folks. So got that seal in, holding pressure. But when I went to run the vacuum test, we are pulling or sucking air somewhere. I believe it's on the flywheel side. I do not have another 6120 seal here, so I'm gonna have to order one for that side. I believe that's it, and then after that's done, I think we're gonna be ready and set to rock and roll and put this sucker back together. That's about all that's left on it, besides like intake gasket and stuff like that, but I've got those already here for it. So yeah, well, we'll get it wrapped up pretty soon, but yeah, I believe it's got a leak on the flywheel side seal as well. That's why I'm hearing the noise. So that's what we will tackle the next time we get back in the shed. So I appreciate y'all watching. If you like what you saw, please hit that like button. Want to see more, hit that subscribe button. We will catch y'all on the next one. Hope y'all have a blessed evening. Know Jesus loves you. And I'll catch y'all next time around. Thanks, y'all. Bye.